Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with a quick update video here in regards to the old enemies milestone that is looking like it will be live tomorrow. So if you guys recall, this is going to be the Power Core spending event that's tied back to a ISO 8 purple leaderboard, the new pocket dimension known as Shattered Dimension, and more importantly, obviously an opportunity here to take advantage of Power Core orbs, so that way we can unlock endgame Thanos completely free to play using the power cores we've saved up. So first and foremost, I do want to start this video off with a couple quick updates here in regards to some datamines, just because we actually saw some revisions behind the scenes with the game files, and especially tied back to the event that's starting tomorrow. So looks like next week it is going to be Hank Pym shards coming in the way of the strike pass, which makes sense. We saw Black Panther Shuri in the current rotation right now. Actually, previously the datamines featured both, so they probably accidentally included the additional name. Now that makes sense because Hank Pym was going to be following Black Panther Shuri, so that makes sense now. Be on the lookout for that for next week. I also want to point out this is actually a good update here in regards to the datamines for the Shattered Dimension, which is they've added the cosmic tag for specifically the nodes where they're using and requiring Annihilator characters. Now, this only kicks in on the initial 2 nodes from what we can see here. You can see before it was Annihilator at gear tier 14 and then gear tier 15. They've added the cosmic tag there now, and it does look like, unfortunately, then after that point there is going to be a restriction for specifically Annihilator characters. You need at least 3, and then after that you can actually use a bit of theory crafting there with legendary mythic characters. Illuminati, no changes there. No surprise, because there's 6 Illuminati characters if you include Captain Brexit, so they didn't really need any revisions. But it does give us now a little bit more of wiggle room here for those that just want to dabble in a bit of the nodes, get a little bit of rewards coming from the Shattered Dimension, especially for those of you that were only going to try to take advantage of what you can and you don't have an endgame roster. Well, at least they've opened up the gates, if you will, a little bit for the cosmic characters that can synergize with Annihilator, especially for those 2 nodes. So be on the lookout for that. But we are also going to be seeing how hard it is, because a rumor has it anyways, now that they've kind of refurbished this and changed up some of the Shattered Dimension, despite the feedback and all that, it's going to look like to be one of the hardest pocket dimension events we've seen, especially since it specifically requires gear tier 18. So we will see how difficult that means, and potentially even requires Super Scroll, because with him being mythic, he's easily going to be one of the best characters to be utilized for this. So I will keep you guys up to date on that. But anywho, in regards to the update for the event now, we can actually check in the milestone selection screen here, and you can in fact actually see that the old enemies milestone is in the preview state, which usually is in game before the event comes live. So you can see time recording 23 hours 5 minutes. I made a breakdown video of this yesterday, guys, so if you guys haven't gotten a good sense of how to attack this event, I'm gonna link that below for your reference. But overall, it's a super easy event. It's more so how deep do you want to go, and once again, if you've saved and hoarded power cores like myself, how deep do you want to go and how much rewards. From my past experience now with these leaderboard events, we've been getting diminishing returns. They've added endgame Thanos Diamond into this, so obviously all the whales and krakens are going to be fighting for this top. Let's see here. The top 1,000 players will receive a diamond of Thanos endgame. So that's for them to battle it out. Meanwhile, for myself, from my experience now and me trying to just save as much resources, I don't know where the power course is going to take me, because it's going to give me some additional points for sure, but that's not my focus. My focus is just going to be accumulating as much of these radioactive treats as I can, as many ions as I can. So I suspect I'm probably going to be in the top 7,500s, top 5,000. Ultimately, it is going to be dependent on the RNG from my power cores and how many orbs is it going to take to get Thanos endgame tomorrow. So be on the watch for that video tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, if you guys are wondering how to tackle this event, it's going to involve you being engaged in war battle. So you can see that's going to be a big chunk of it. If you have Annihilator characters at 5 stars and above, they're going to be giving you bonus points. Otherwise, pretty pointless here. And then lastly, there's going to be these illumination orb fragments directly tied back and earned from the completion of the Shattered Dimension or Pocket Dimension. So there will be opportunities to get that, in addition to the spending of Power Core, which is going to give you 2 points per power core utilized. So if you don't use any cores just yet, wait till tomorrow, because that's going to give you a good opportunity here, at least kind of go as far and deep as you can in this milestone. At the same time, there's radioactive treats, and you want to be gunning for, once again, the monthly item that you can add some sizable points, which is the Twilight Sword here, located at Milestone 13, 83,000 points. Overall, a very easy event, but now that we have this in game here, the only thing we're now waiting for the reset is the Pocket Dimensions preview, and that would give us a sense of the characters involved there, but we don't even see that yet. If you check the events here, we actually don't see that in the preview state, so maybe it can happen in an hour from now. That's like the other reset that happens in the game, so it's possible that could come in, and when that comes in, you are able to actually preview the nodes. So that's what I'm going to be on the lookout for, guys. But yeah, that's my update for now. Save your cores if you're planning to unlock Thanos Endgame, because that event's going live tomorrow now that we see it in game finally. And as well, like I said, if you guys haven't already, remember you need Annihilator and Illuminati characters built up to go as deep as you can, especially at those respective gear tier levels, up to gear tier 18 if you want to fully complete. Gear tier 17 will get you quite far, but not past the final node, which requires the characters at that optimal level. So that's it for now, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm glad at least they made that slight little change with the cosmic, so that way folks can actually get some initial engagement before they get capped once again. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.